second session, we'll go over Dropboxes. I'm going to show you how to implement a Dropbox to the screen and display some text to the, we'll just make it display to the label again. Okay, let's get that started. Okay, first we'll go back to the same page we were using before, which is our test page 1.aspx or whatever you called it. And then in this section here, we're going to click on Toolbox this time, and we're going to select Drop-Down List and just drag it to the screen. Now you'll see a couple of options here. You'll see Choose Data Source and Edit Items. Data source is if you're planning to access a database, which you won't do in this example, but eventually we will. So for now, we're just going to click on Edit Items to keep it simplistic. And then in this section here, you notice there's nothing here. This is going to contain whatever the drop-down boxes are going to contain, what you're going to call them. And this over here is going to be the properties or what the settings are going to be for the drop-down boxes. So click on the Add button, and you'll see it already creates the properties. And then this is the first item in the list. So down here in text, you're just going to select what you're going to call it. I'm just going to put a 1 for now. And as soon as you click the mouse, it'll default that. We'll add another one, and this time we'll select 2. And then we'll add another one, and we'll select 3, just for simple purposes for now. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Notice over here, it filled all the items that we needed in our drop-down box. Go back to the ASPX page, or the C# page, and this time we're going to change this one. First, we're going to comment this line out. And we're going to add a new line. Whatever we called, oops, I forgot to name the Dropbox. Let me go back here a second. And right here, we want to name it to something that's more easier accessible to understand in the code. So use the abbreviator DDL for a drop-down list, and whatever you want to call it. We'll just say name or something like that. And then go back here and use that property setting you just specified. And then you're going to say text so that you can display the text to the screen. So go ahead and run it, and we'll watch the example. You'll see it here. I didn't put a space in here, but there's a 1, 2, and a 3. And whichever one I select, it's going to display that to the box below. And there you have it. Okay, let's just create a little bit of space here for a drop-down box. So that's how you get the text boxes, the labels, and the drop boxes from both videos there. And what we're going to do next here, I did mention radio boxes. We could probably go over those later. I wanted to show you how to do a postback, though, in this example. So we're going to make a simple postback, but at the same time, we're going to want to save it in what's called a session variable. So a session is set up to allow you to remember whatever you had saved on the previous page when you're going to a new page. So I'll show you how it works here. First, let's go ahead and create a new page here. So to create it over here, the easiest way I like to do it is go over to the test page, Solution Explorer, right click, select Add, Add New Item, and we're just going to create another ASPX page. This one could be just test page 2, something like that. Now we have a brand new test page. So we have this one and we have this one. So what we're going to do is we're going to redirect to the next page. First, let me just show you the redirect before we go into all of the other stuff first. So response.redirect, whatever the test page name you just created, and you just say make sure ASPX. So to go to that page. Now to make sure we're on the second page, I'm going to add some text in here to prove it. Because this page is going to show the drop-down boxes, and I got an error here. Oops, I forgot my quote. Okay, and over here, we're just going to say like test page 2 or something like that, so we know we're on the next page. So let's run it, and I'll show you what happened here, and I'll explain it in a minute. Oh, we automatically went to the page. What did I do wrong here? Okay, give me 1 second here. I'm going to time out for a second. Okay, in order to go to the next page, you just want to use a response.redirect, and we'll just run it to show you. Reason why I got an error is I didn't create the page, so let me just create the page real quick. Actually, just go over here, right click. And we'll just test it like this. Write some text in here. You could notice I'm writing in here, but you can also write in here in the design. It's going to do the same thing. This is just behind the ASPX. So you're seeing the source of what this actually is, the design being translated into the code. So Firefox will run it. And, well, I ran it inside of here, so I need to run it inside the page. Otherwise, it's going to execute that page you run inside of. So we'll just select something here, submit, and there we are. We're on the second page. Okay, that's all I'm going to show you for this example. Thank you for watching.